Hello, and thank you for your interest in extreme niche marketing. Before we get into the details, let me tell you about the history. Back in 2005, when we were ramping up advertising in Google, we created a campaign of individual words. We had 700 different ads, 700 different words. These came through as advertisements that clicked through to a set of images on each specific subject. And as you can see, we mixed up a lot of different keywords relating to that individual word. Now, what happened over time as Google became successful, stock photography in general began to bid up the price, and it became, frankly, prohibitively expensive. You see today, you can purchase the word stock photography for children. The first page bid is $1.50. And of course, when you look at the general stock photo words, you can see that they're very, very pricey. Here at the top of the list of the suggested cost per clicks, CPC, is stock photos of Japan, $14.86. Stock photo industry, $9.73. So these are high prices. To illustrate this in a different way, here is the AdWords suggestion tool for the traffic estimator. And they basically suggest that $5.19 is the average CPC, cost per click, that you should have for this key phrase, stock photos. Now let's compare that to a different industry, say home sales. Here for home sales, they're suggesting $1.23. So for stock photography, where an image might only sell for $5 at a microstock site, you should pay $5 per click. However, to sell a house that might be worth $250,000 or more, the marketplace suggests that it's worth $1.23. So why is that happening? Well, because there's so much stock photography out there. A search for the key phrase stock photos as of August 2009 turns up 287 million pages with the phrase stock photos on it. And so the value of these bids becomes higher and higher as time goes by. Now, we started in about 2004 to study this, and we began ramping up in 2005. By 2008, we were ready to test. So in May of 2008, as the chart indicates, we uploaded 100,000 test pages using our process, this unique extreme niche marketing process. And as you can see, in the space of about 6 months, our qualified traffic tripled as a result of this test. In fact, this was working so well for us that we decided to share it with our clients. So now let me show you the actual process. We created a series of templates that assemble these pages. We have about 250,000 words currently that we can integrate, and everything is customizable by a series of files that get integrated together in the process. Now, if we go over and the first step is to find out which agencies have particular images. So we've started with a generic term England. We've set a preferred agency, and now it's going through Stock Photo Finder to see what images actually exist for those various agencies for that particular word. Now, when we launch this process, it's going to go ahead and begin assembling these pages from all these various components. It's adding in the advertisements, it's putting it all together, and then it's going to upload it online. So now we have the completed page that's just been uploaded. And here on the page you have the various advertising opportunities that are part of this extreme niche marketing approach that is uniquely combines search marketing, vertical search, paid advertising, search engine optimization. Going down the right-hand column, you have here text links that are ideal for identifying particular words with your website, hence SEO. You have banner advertising. Here's a big one on the right-hand side, as well as a horizontal 468 and button ads down the center of the page. Down the left-hand side, you have the opportunity for search boxes, which can directly search for content, followed by top 5 lists. And each of these top 5 lists can be topped by a particular agency that is also up for grabs. So we've created a very intensive, well-focused a narrowly focused marketing tool that focuses the search engine on a particular subject for stock photography. You have synonyms here, so you can go ahead and search for other images. And of course, in the center, you have the primary real estate for the images themselves. So you can link to additional images per topic, per agency, or go directly and find similars of various images and the specific images themselves. There are 6 pages per grouping. There's an About page, Contact, and the recommended links. And of course, on each one of these, you have a redundancy of this marketing real estate. So now let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the PDF, which is available for download online. I mentioned that it took about 3 years to develop and test this process. Now let me tell you why we put so much energy into this. Online there's available a free white paper for download at extremenichemarketing.com. All you need to do is put in your email address and download. Let's run through that real quick. Basically, there's a couple of things of interest. Number one, organic search and paid search really go hand in hand, and we try to stress this in this particular document. Another thing worth noting is that Google obviously dominates the market, so we have certain strategies on what you should do to differentiate yourself, engaging early with the client, and really it's all about focusing all on Google for search engine optimization. We've got some strategic initiatives that we suggest for you to do, and this is probably really the most important thing, is the best practices. It's critical that one correctly balance search engine optimization, paid search, vertical search, and display banner advertising to have the maximum effect. Now, a lot of people will focus on paid advertising because that's the easiest thing to do. You go into Google, you pay them some money, and they click on something, and bingo, you see an immediate result. But paid advertising is really just one portion of the scenario. And when you look at this chart right here, why I'm focusing on this, 31% of the respondents to paid advertising will click on the ad, but another 27% will actually go to a web browser, do a search for what they learned from the ad, and 21% will navigate directly to the site. So the impact from paid advertising is significantly greater than just the click-through rate that you see in the stats. The conversion rate is going up statistically. That's good to know. Things basically are getting more refined. We talk about that a little bit. And by the way, going back here, clients are twice as likely to engage the product or service of a known brand as opposed to an unknown brand. And that's, again, why the banner ads are critical to this whole process, why we've bundled it all together. Now, you're going to need to do an analysis of which images have keywords, so basically your inventory of keywords. It's also going to be helpful to know what people are searching for. That's one of the things that Stock Photo Finder can bring to the table, because we do millions of searches all the time. So we've got a lot of statistics that we can talk about. Let's pop up real quick and take a final look at the website here. This is the FAQ page that I've just gone to, and down at the bottom here you see pricing, and all the way down we've got this limited time promotional offer, a significant discount that will bundle 300 keywords, banner ads, button ads for an entire year. So you can dominate a niche. You can choose which domain name you want to advertise in. The advertisements go across all domains, but the keyword specific applies to one particular domain. And of course, we'll walk you all through this. There's a lot of customization. Call us at 212-929-6965. It's at the bottom of every page, and let's work with you and find out exactly how we can fill your needs. Thanks a lot.